Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 28th March 2024. India's stock market is set to usher in the T+0 settlement system from today, making it among the handful of countries to implement the shorter trade settlement cycle. To start with, a beta version will be implemented to ensure the smooth functioning of the shorter settlement cycle before its full-fledged launch. Premiumization picks up pace for large consumer goods companies. More than 70% of the new products launched by India's largest consumer goods maker Hindustan Unilever in the last 2 years were in the premium segment. Around 65% of all new personal care product launches were in the premium segment for ITC Ltd, doubling the contribution of such products to the division's sales in the last 4 years to 38%. For the largest biscuit maker Parle Products, around 60 to 65% of new launches were in the premium segment as compared to 40% pre-COVID. Several CXOs laid off by startups are struggling to find new roles as traditional companies are unwilling to hire them at the inflated salary levels and fancy designations that attracted them to startups in the first place. This situation has led to a growing pool of unemployed CXOs in the job market. Many of these executives are finding it challenging to secure new positions due to their above-market compensation packages and lofty titles. The influx of resumes from these individuals who are seeking roles in large companies but are deemed overpriced reflects this trend. Made in India car exports are set to touch pre-COVID levels despite global uncertainty amid an increase in demand for models such as the Hyundai Creta, Maruti Suzuki Grand Vitara, Kia Seltos, and Mahindra XUV 700 from customers in Australia, Latin America, and Southeast Asia. Vehicle exports were dominated by Maruti Suzuki and Hyundai, which together accounted for 2/3 of all cars shipped out of the country. A revival of Go First Airlines is set to get prolonged, with creditors to the bankrupt airline likely to seek a third extension to the resolution timeline beyond the April 4 deadline, even as formal negotiations with two final bidders are yet to commence. Both bidders had increased their bids earlier this month after initial scrutiny by lenders, necessitating an extension to complete negotiations. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.